ground, where will your young feet run? The hills of Ulster know your name, but the wide world knows none. In Emain's halls the fires burned, the old men spoke of war, of heroes buried under cairns, and kings who rode before. But Cú was young and Cú was proud, with thunder in his blood. He'd learned the games of boyhood well, and thought himself too good. And we'll fear our bith, he laughed, beyond the western foe. Who knows a feat I cannot learn? Then I must leave my home. Slán lít, Éire slán go foil mo cree. There's iron in the morning wind and salt upon the sea. Thar and Mhuir, across the bitter blue, 3 sons of Ulster took the waves to find what warriors knew. Oh, Cú Chulainn, young hound, follow on. The road is long from Emain Macha to the rising of the dawn. Let the gulls cry over Alba, let the black tide carry me. I will learn what none have taught me, Thar and bitter blue sea. Connell stood beside the mast, Loger laughed at rain. The English climbed the white-backed waves and plunged between again. Green Éire sank behind them, Alba rose ahead, grey mountains through the morning mist. Clouds like banners spread their Dordmere of the warrior hand. Receive them at her hall, with food and fire and washing bowls, and welcome given all. She asked them why they crossed the sea. We came for battle craft, for spear and shield, for foot and hand, for every warrior's path. Maith go lure, the woman said, then show me what you dare. A boast is only empty breath until the blade is there. Thar and Mhuir, across the bitter blue, 3 sons of Ulster came to learn what hardened warriors knew. Oh, Cú Chulainn, young hound, hold your ground. There are older songs than Emain's halls, and fiercer hands around. Let the spear shine under Alba, let the cold wind challenge me. I did not cross from Mula just to fear the bitter sea. She planted deep a barbed spear with bright point toward the sky, then sprang above its razor edge as lightly as a fly. She settled there upon the point, her clothing never torn, and smiled upon the 3 young men like winter laughs at morn. Now which of you is noblest? Come show me what you claim. Connell tried with hardened heart, the spear refused his fame. Loger fell, the watching warrior stirred. Then Cú stood up and brushed his hands. I've heard enough, he said. Would shame not follow Ulster home if none of us could stand? He leapt, and on the spear point came as softly as he'd land upon green grass beside a stream on some warm summer day, and rested there from noon to dusk as though asleep in hay. Thar and Mhuir, across the bitter blue, 2 men learned where their limits sleigh, the third one broke straight through. Oh, Cú Chulainn, proud hound of Ulster, every feat they set before you only makes you hunger more. Let them tell the tale in Éire, let them carry word of me. There are still greater teachers somewhere east, beyond the sea. So Conall turned for Ireland, Logair sailed beside, while Cú remained in Alba with no thought yet of pride. A year he learned their battle feats, a year of spear and blade, until each art that once seemed strange was something he could name. Then on the shore one evening, when the western sky burned black, a giant stranger watched him train and laughed behind his back. Those tricks, he said, you call that skill? You've hardly yet begun. Cú lowered slowly down his spear. Then tell me of someone. Far east, the stranger murmured, where few men find the way, there dwells a woman named Scáthach, whom even champions obey. Her school is beyond the common road, her bridge breaks lesser men. And what you boast of knowing now, you'll learn to learn again. Cú smiled, not wide, not kindly, but the smile his enemies knew. Then eastward lies my road, he said, and I have walking to do. Thar and Mhuir, the world is wide and strange. There's always one more mountain and another skill to gain. Oh, Cú Chulainn, young hound, the road has grown. You left to prove the world was small and found how little you had known. Some lead green hills are there and some go foil Mhuir, until I find the shadow woman at the world's far eastern side. But oh, little hound, the west wind calls your name. But somewhere past the morning, Scáthach waits beside the flame. Slán go foil. Far from the green of Éire, far from Emain's flame, a road climbed through the eastern mist, where no guide spoke his name. Beyond the morning mountains, where black cliffs cut the sky, stood Scáthach's hidden stronghold, where lesser hearts went dry. He came there worn from wandering, with dust upon his feet, and found the young men hurling where stone and meadow meet. They laughed to see the stranger, this boy from Mhuir's shore, until he stole the ball from them and took the goal once more. One time they cried was fortune. He grinned, then watch me lads. A second goal, a third one too. No brother cleared his path. 4 sons of distant Éire ran laughing to his side. You came to learn from Scáthach, I came to learn, Cú replied. Lame a true lame leap, little hound leap. Thar and Thar and Doman, where the dark runs cold and deep. Hair thin under moonlight, heels slick under feet. Lame a true lame, the bridge forgives no weak. They showed him then the lesson that every pupil feared, the bridge that rose like ship masts then narrowed razor clear, slippery as a river eel, sharp enough to bleed. A year and more of training before most dared the feat. How long? Asked Cú Chulainn. A year and months and days. He looked across the blackened gulf. I'd rather learn today. Lame a true lame leap, little hound leap. Thar and Thar and Dorman, where the dark runs cold and deep. High as mast and narrow as a silver spider's thread. Lame a true lame, or take the road of dead. He sprang and struck the bridge, it bucked beneath his weight. It narrowed to a shining thread and hurled him toward his fate. His hand slid from the iron edge, his feet could find no hold. The student shouted from the stone, so much for Ulster bold. Again he climbed, again he slipped, again their laughter rang. And high above through Scáthach's halls a golden-haired girl sprang. Mother, whispered the author, who is that below? When his fingers lose the bridge, my own blood turns to snow. When his hands regain the iron, my heart begins to sing. Tell me he will cross it, tell me death will lose this thing. Scáthach watched him silently, a youth was shown from west. Remember well his face, my child, he has not reached his best. He'll master in an hour what others earned through years, and men will speak his name when these old stones disappear. Fake Éire, look upon him, Quimney Éire, remember him. Below the hound heard laughter, that was enough. His shame became a furnace, his fury found his blood. He dropped back to the stonework, stood silent in the wind, then bent beneath the mountain air and leapt above the railing, past the cutting edge, over where the bridge rose screaming high above the ledge. For one breath he hung there between the earth and sky, then landed on the center stone. He did not slip, did not fall, did not die. The bridge did not sharpen, the bridge did not narrow. The bridge lay still beneath him, and every voice went quiet. Lame a true lame leap, Hound of Ulster leap. Thar and Thar and Dorman, over darkness wide and deep. Let the masters watch you, let the mockers hold their breath. Lame a true lame, there are stranger roads than death. The western child has come, the bridge that breaks the proudest men lies quiet beneath one. Then Ireland's sons cried loudly, and the fortress heard their roar. One of Mars has crossed it, them from Mhuir and reached the shore. And Scáthach ran to meet him, with laughter in her eyes, or Scáthach watched in silence, as old prophecy replied. Welcome, Hound of Ulster, you crossed without my hand, but crossing is the doorway, now we learn if you can stand. She pointed toward the firelight, where spearheads caught the flame. Cú looked once across the bridge, then teach me why I came. Lame a true lame leap, little hound leap. Thar and Thar and Dorman, where the old gods never sleep. From the green hills of Éire to the shadowed eastern keep. Lame a true lame, the hound has crossed the deep. Cú Chulainn, your first great trial is won. Scáthach's fire is burning, and your training has begun. Far behind him, Éire, far below him, darkness. Before him, Scáthach and the house of spears. Before him, Scáthach. Behind him, the bridge. And under torchlight, iron weight. greeted. Led the hound at night beneath the fortress wall, past the courts where champions trained, past shadows long and tall. To rest, she said, you'll go among the warriors of the spear. Whatever trial they set for you, show neither rage nor fear. Inside the hall stood thrice 9 men, each armed from heel to hand. They smiled when Cú Chulainn came, now Ulster man. Stand! Every stranger crossing here must earn the right to stay. We cast him high above our spears. If he lives, he learns next day. Seize a true seize. Stand, little hound, stand. Nagel, nagel. Hold with heart and hand, through iron teeth beneath you, through fire above your head. Seize a true seize. Walk where wiser men have bled. One seized him by the ankle and hurled him toward the beams. Below him bloomed a field of points like iron winter reeds. 27 warriors raised 27 spears, but Cú came down as lightly as rain through mountain air. 1 foot upon a spearhead, then another, then a third. No master there had taught the feat, no scroll contained a word. From point to point he walked them down until he touched the floor. The warriors stared, Cú only said again, I'm not yet sure. Seize a true seize. Stand, Hound of Ulster, stand. Nagel, nagel. Iron knows your hand, what the masters never taught you, what no warrior ever knew. Seize a true seize, make the feat belong to you. 3 times they cast him upward, 3 times the hound came down. Then pride turned hard within the hall, and laughter became frown. Steel flashed beneath the rafters, the lodge became a storm. And when the torch smoke settled, no man mocked his form. At dawn he walked to Scáthach's store with blood upon his sleeve. I crossed your bridge, I passed your hall, what else would you have me prove? Scáthach's son stood at her side, car rose like stone. Broad of chest and giant limbed, he said, you face me alone. Quar took shield and heavy blade, 2 spears of ashen steel. He knew the apple feet and wielded the thunderstroke and reel. He cast the arts of Scáthach school like sparks from forge and flame. But every trick that Cor through the younger hound could name. Cú did not rush, he did not roar, he let the great man spend strength upon strength, blow upon blow, until the storm must end. Car's legs began to tremble, his mighty arms grew slow. Cú raised his eyes, the watching hall already seemed to know. Seize a true seize, stand, little hound, stand. Nagel, nagel, now the hour's at hand. Let the proud spend all their thunder, let the strong exhaust their flame. When the mountain starts to falter, then the hound will learn his name. Cú moved once, the first hard stroke tore shield and guard apart. A second drove the giant down, a third ended the fight. Quar fell upon the stonework, silence filled the yard. No boast came from Cú Chulainn, he only breathed hard. Scáthach came among them and looked upon her son, then looked upon the western youth and all that he had done. Violent is your learning, hound, and dear the price you pay. Come within, your wounds need binding, there is more another day. That night beneath the fortress roof, the young hound could not sleep. The bridge had tried his courage, the spear house tried him deep. But somewhere past the pain he knew the truth beneath it all. He had not crossed the bitter sea to learn how not to fall. He came to learn the secret things, the arts no others won. the feet Scáthach kept hidden from every daughter, every son. At morning he stood before her, teach me what you hide. Scáthach watched the stubborn boy with iron in his eyes. You take the road no teacher gives you, make new paths instead. Perhaps the things I kept from men were waiting for your tread. She raised 3 fingers slowly, 3 feet remain with me. Earn them, Hound of Ulster, and we shall see what you will be. Seize a true sea, stand, Hound of Ulster, stand. Na Gael, na Gael, blood and iron, heart and hand. Bridge behind the fears, beneath the old road falls away. Seize a true seas. You are not the boy who sailed from home that day. Making of Cú Chulainn, the shaping has begun. The pupil came for Scáthach, but the legend will leave as one. Across the bitter blue sea, a boy saw the greatness at the bridge. He proved his courage in the household spears. He became dangerous, and Scáthach still had 3 secrets left to teach. 3 secrets Scáthach taught him, 3 arts no hand had won. The boy who crossed from Éire was no longer anyone's son. He knew the bridge and spear point, the shield, the blade, the breath, but no teacher ever taught him what waits beyond success. East again went Cú Chulainn, past mountain mist and foam, to where the warrior Aífe kept her bright and distant home. She met him not with trembling, nor bent her proud head low. I hear you learned from Scáthach, he smiled, so let me show. For days they traded spear feats, for nights they matched the blade, each finding in the other a strength the world had made. And when their weapons rested, when firelight warmed the stone, the hound who feared no battlefield learned not to sleep alone. Stay with me tonight, the road can wait till morning, the sea can lose your sight. Codale, a true Codale, lay down the spear a while. Even hands made hard for battle may remember how to smile. A year he stayed beside her and thought his learning done. Aífe laughed, you know much, hound, but not what I have won. 3 feet she held above him, 3 prizes of her school. Stay another year, she told him, or leave here still a fool. Cú laughed loud enough to wake the rafters overhead. 1 year, then teach me everything, and that was what she did. Through winter frost and summer rain, through bruised and bloodied hands, he learned until no champion could match the arts he had. Mhuir, the seasons turn and fly. The strongest hands can hold a sword, but cannot hold the sky. Stay with me tonight, there will be roads tomorrow, there will be wars to fight. Codale, a true Codale, the eastern stars burn slow. Not every road worth walking is a road you have to go. But one dawn Cú made ready, his cloak lay by the door, his spear was bound for traveling, his boots knew roads once more. Aífe stood behind him, one hand upon her side. There is a thing you should know, Cú, before you meet the tide. The room grew very quiet, No boast came to his tongue. There is a child within me, your road has left me one. For all the beasts he'd battled, for all the blood he'd seen, the hound stood still as standing stones upon a winter green. If she is born a daughter, then raise her proud and free. Let her find whatever road you think her heart should see. But if you bear a son to me, teach him shield and spear. Teach him every feat I know and every art learned here. Teach him leap and thunder, teach him sword and sling. Teach him all, except one thing. Aífe raised her eyes. What thing? Cú answered, the guide bug. That feat is mine to teach him when he comes across the foe. If someday he seeks his father, send the boy to me in Éire. Send him home. Stay with me one night. The road grows dark at morning when goodbye follows light. Codale, true Codale, you cannot know the years. Some seeds are planted laughing, some are watered later with tears. I've watched him leave her with sorrow in her eyes. The hound went west beneath the cold and empty sky. He carried every battlefield, every secret, every scar, and left behind a child beneath an eastern star. No herald spoke the future, no druid barred his way. No raven told the hound what praise that promise held one day. He only knew that Éire waited somewhere past the foam. And someday if he had a son, the boy would follow home. Slaughter late, to grassland late, the western road now calls. The sea lies white between us, the evening slowly falls. Cú Chulainn, you mastered spear and flame, but there are wounds no warrior can answer with his fame. You crossed the world for greatness, you learned what few could learn, and somewhere waits a child for you, who someday will return. Across the bitter blue sea, a boy went seeking glory. Beyond the bridge of leaps, a warrior found his name. And far behind him, beneath an eastern sky, slept the son he had not met. The eastern years were ending, the old road turned again. Scáthach called her pupils from mountain, hall and glen. Fair Diad stood beside the hound, Frach and Aífe near. The boys who came for battlecraft stood now as warriors there. Scáthach raised her hand and said, before you cross the foam, one oath remains between you before you journey home. No king shall set you blade to blade, no gold shall buy your hand. The only foes I fear for you are those beside you now who stand. So hand found hand beneath the sky, and brother answered friend. Their word was bound in honor to the brink of doom and end. La me lav go brach, hand in hand hold true. No spear between my heart and yours, no blade between us two. A pilot to a pilot, home across the sea. Thar and Mhuir, back to green Éire with me. Ridge behind and spear behind, the eastern fires grow small. A pilot to a pilot, Emain waits for all. Westward went the company with Alba at their back, until beside a foreign shore the hound left off the track. I'll walk along the water, perhaps I'll bring some prize. Instead he found 100 folk with mourning in their eyes. A maiden stood among them, alone beside the tide. Each 7th year the Fomorians take a royal child, she cried. Another tribute falls to me, their black ship comes today. Cú looked across the rolling sea, then let it come this way. Seas a true sea, stand, little hounds stand. The road has brought your learning to a stranger's frightened land. No master now beside you, no Scáthach at your side. Only 3 dark shapes approaching on the turning tide. The people fled the shoreline when the Fomorian vessel came. 3 sons of Alatrum stepped ashore to take the king's young maid. The first reached out for Cú Chulainn and laughed to see him there. 1 stroke and laughter ended, his head fell on the sand. The second raised his weapon, the third came hard behind. 3 warriors came to claim their due. 3 bodies met the tide. Cú cleaned his blade upon the grass and left them where they fell, then walked away to find his friends and never thought to tell. No song, no boast, no trophy, just another road toward home. That night within Aide's fortress, the rescued daughter came. This is the hand that saved me, this warrior struck the 3. For Dead laughed beside him, may fame leave some for me. No man will win a name at all while walking roads with thee. Cú smiled and took the tribute, gold, treasure, wealth untold. 1/3 he gave his comrades, 1/3 the host would hold. 1/3 he gave the rescued maid, then Cú raised up his cup. A warrior carries little, there is always road enough. Lami lam go brach, brother beside brother. What one hand wins upon the road is shared with every other. Aífe to Aífe, home across the sea. Thar and Mhuir, back to green Éire with me. Scáthach's halls lie far behind, the western gulls now call. Aífe to Aífe, Emain waits for all. Then one bright morning Ulster rose beyond the bitter foam. Green hills broke the horizon, someone whispered, home. They landed on the northern strand with salt upon their clothes, and followed ancient roads again where every hawthorn grows, until the roofs of Emain Macha shone beneath the sun, and Conchabar came forth to see what eastern years had done. He'd sent away young warriors, champions had returned. Men tempered on the Bridge of Leaps, men Scáthach's fire had burned. Lame a true lame, the bridge lies far behind. Seas a true seas, the spear has shaped your hand. Fan low, a growl. Some hearts remain beyond the foam, but now the western wind is singing of Éire, come home. Aífe to Aífe, let the red branch roar. The little hound who sailed away stands at Emain's door. Oh, Cú Chulainn, let harp and drinking horn tell how a boy went eastward and how a champion returned. Thar and Mhuir, the bitter blue behind. The world taught him its secrets, he left his youth to find. Raise the fire in Emain, let every old hall know. The Hound of Ulster has come home, and now the legends grow. He crossed the sea for greatness, he crossed the bridge for skill. He walked the spears for mastery, he loved beyond the hills. And then the long road turned him west, Éire knew him still. Cú Chulainn, champion of the red branch.